This week's feast.
Chocolate-covered checkerboard cake.
For years, master bakers have tried everything to deconstruct a chocolate checkerboard cake made famous in food wars. Many conspiracy theories exist to try and explain its incredible flavor. Is it the chocolate? Or perhaps the oven used to bake it? Today we uncover the true secret behind this cake. Olive oils from Spain. You can visit tastethetruth.org to find out more. But for now, let's see what Feast of Fiction has uncovered with this amazing recipe.
What's up, everybody? Special video today for you. Big thank you to Olive Oil from Spain for sponsoring this recipe. You know, little known fact, olive oil from Spain, best in the world.
Hey, I love baking with olive oil because it cuts down on saturated fats, high cholesterol. It infuses your desserts with vitamin E, so that makes them heart healthy. And in my line of work, I'm eating a lot of desserts, so good to be on top of that stuff.
Shokugeki no Soma, one of our favorite shows.
Ooh.
Food Wars.
Food
We're on the
Wars.
way. They only show this cake for like a millisecond, but it looks so good that we just had to make it ourselves.
So good, and it's going to be infused with olive oil, so it's an olive oil cake
Delicious.
with an olive oil ganache. So we're taking this all the way.
Yeah, we're taking this all of the way.
Oh! That was good.
Good stuff.
On that note, let's get going.
This cake from Food Wars isn't messing around, and neither are we. Today we're making a special olive oil cake, and that starts with high quality extra virgin olive oil from Spain. Begin by preparing a mixer and adding your eggs as well as olive oil together. The olive oil will be adding a ton of flavor to this cake. Gently pour in your sugar and begin mixing on low, then increasing the speed to medium. While this is going, mix your dry ingredients together. Pour in your dry ingredients bit by bit, letting it incorporate before adding more. Eventually, your batter will be ready, so go ahead and separate it in half into another container. Now let's prepare some baking chocolates by melting them in the microwave and stirring it to get rid of the chunks. Mix 80% of your melted chocolates into one half of the batter and keep stirring until the color is fully combined and even throughout. Mix the other 20% of the melted chocolate into the other half of the batter and scoop both of them into piping bags or plastic bags and cut off one end. Pour some olive oil into a baking pan and use a paper towel to spread it evenly throughout. To make a checkerboard cake, we're going to need a special dividing ring that will separate our two different colors of batter in the pan. Squeeze a thin layer of your batter into each ring. We'll be making 4 layers total, so 2 of them should go dark, light, then dark in the middle, and the remaining 2 will be the opposite, so light on the outside, then dark, then light in the middle. Let this mixture settle before carefully removing the dividing ring. Throw them into the oven to bake. Meanwhile, let's start work on the special chocolate flour in this cake. Use plastic wrap to tightly cover an egg so one side is as smooth as possible. In some melted chocolate, dip the egg in and shake off any excess chocolate before turning it right side up and back into the carton to cool off. You just made 1 petal of the rose. We will want to make 12 to 16 total, and make sure half of them are about half the size of the original petal leaves. While these are drying and solidifying, start a water boiler and let's make our special olive oil ganache. Melt your baking chocolate and stir continuously until every chunk is gone and the chocolate is smooth. But check it out. The key to making a ganache really amazing is the olive oil we're adding now, turning it from smooth to silky smooth. Now that your chocolate flour leaves have solidified, remove the plastic wrap and place the petal aside. Pour some melted chocolate in a cupcake tin and start to place your chocolate petals one at a time in a circular pattern, each rotation getting closer to the middle as you go, using these smaller pieces in the middle. When you're finished, you'll have a multi-tiered chocolate rose. Take your cakes out of the oven, slice the tops off so they're all an equal size, and coat each with a simple syrup mixture to let the layers stick together. Place them on one at a time until you've got a cake 4 layers tall. Using a small paring knife, go around the cake and shave off the outer edge, just enough so that the layers are as flush against each other as possible. Finally, it's time to pour that delicious ganache over the entire thing. Make sure it's on a rack with something beneath it to catch the excess chocolate or you'll make a huge mess. Carefully make sure each side is coated and just take a look at how shiny and perfect it is up top. Cut out a huge slice, place your chocolate flour on top, and voila! The checkerboard chocolate cake from Food Wars. A true work of art and certainly a showstopper anywhere you go. This is an amazing cake and the infusion of olive oil really helps the taste stand out from the rest.
Heart healthy, filled with olive oil from Spain.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to try this out.
This antioxidant-rich chocolate cake.
Oh my
Who
gosh.
knew?
It is rich indeed. Cheers. Mmm. That is delicious. It's moist. It tastes so good.
Wow.
The ganache on top.
You know, olive oil and chocolate really complement each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good complementary duo there.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this tastes so good.
Because you could taste the olive oil and you can taste the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
But they go together so well.
Honestly, a great product and a really, really awesome addition to our baking recipes. And thank you, viewers, for watching us, for being here with us all of these years, all of this time.
For all your suggestions, your comments, your support, your love, your hugs, all of the above. Thank you for that. And we're glad to bring you another Food Wars.
Yeah. And hey, if you guys have a recipe that you want us to do, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll get right on it. And make sure to follow us on all of our channels. Hey!
All right, well, that'll do it. That's been a good thing today.
It was a nice one.
It was a good one.
Have a good time.
I'll love ya.
Bye.